people, welcome back to Footy Fans TV. I hope you're all doing well. Today we're going to take you through another episode of the predicted Premier League lineups for this weekend's games. But before we get into that, please remember to subscribe, like and share. We appreciate all of your feedback and all of the support that you're giving us. Go down into the description section below and you'll find all the links to our other social media platforms so you can follow us and show some love there as well. In addition to that, in the description section, what we're going to do for you on these videos is we're going to timestamp all of the teams that we're talking about. So if you want to go straight to a specific team or a specific game, just go down below, click on that link and you'll get taken straight there. With that said, my friend, let's get straight into it. We're going to take you through the games in the order of time of day and days of the week. So we'll start with the Saturday 12:30 to kick us off. And that's going to be Everton at home to West Bromwich Albion. So I'll take you through the potential lineup for Everton. In goal, we've got Pickford. At the left back position, we've got Zinha. So if you see that other video, you'll understand why. Two centre backs, we've got Mina and Keane. And then in the right back position, Coleman. So it's four at the back, three in the midfield. Andre Gomez, Alan and Doucouré. Doucouré and Alan both had good games last time they played. So Everton fans should be happy about those two starting in the squad. And then up top, you've got Richarlison, Calvert-Lewin, and James Rodriguez. So very strong formation for Everton. Do you want to get into West Brom? And then we'll go into our predictions for the game.
Yeah, so we'll start with the West Brom starting 11. We've got John Stone in goal. We've got Ajayi. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, it is now.
Ajayi. We've got Bartley. We've got O'Shea at the back as well. They'll play with a 3. We've got in the middle Furlong, Livermore, Sawyers and Gibbs. Up front, we've got Mateus Pereira, Robinson and Diangana. Yeah, hopefully I said that right.
This guy with the French pronunciation.
Yeah. Typical, West Brom. They played the same first game. No real changes.
It's Everton at home. They're already coming off the back of a good game that they had previously against Spurs. They played away from home. West Bromwich Albion played pretty poor in the last game, so I can't see anything other than an Everton win. West Brom, if I'm trying to be fair to them, not that they deserve it, might get a draw, but for me, Everton are on a high. I think that's a 2-0 to Everton.
Definitely, I'll agree. I think Everton's got this game. I don't see West Brom. Could cause a surprise, but I don't think so. I think Everton's got this one.
All right. Then we get into Leeds at home to Fulham. Last time out, Leeds had a good game against Liverpool. They didn't quite manage to win. Fulham lost to Arsenal. But if we get into the Leeds squad, Meslier in goal, left back Dallas, going across Cooper, Koch, and then Eiling in the right back position. One in the middle in the holding position, Phillips. And then from the left wing going across, they've got Harrison, and then Klisch, Hernandez, and Helder Costa. And Bamford up top. Hoping for big things from them. Do you want to get onto the Fulham side?
Yeah, so we'll go to the Fulham. I've got Rodak in goal. Back four will be Odoi, Hector, Ream, and Brian. In the middle, they'll play with a 2. So they'll have Reed and Kenny. Front, they'll have a 3 as well. And 1 up top. So the 3 will be Cabano, Onoma, Caballero, and Mitrovic. I'm a bit surprised with this lineup. I don't see Mario Lemina. I think he would have been a good addition to this game.
But he could still
come on. Hopefully he's in the group. I don't know if he's in the group, but I think Leeds have it. I think Leeds will come up with a win. They smashed them last season in the Championship. I think they do the same this game. I don't see
I agree
Fulham,
with you. Yeah. Getting on to the next game of the day, Man United against Crystal Palace at Old Trafford. De Gea in goal. Shaw at left back, Maguire and Lindelof in the centre-back positions, and Wan-Bissaka. 2 holders, Pogba and Matic, but we obviously know that Pogba can move around in there. And then you've got Rashford, Bruno Fernandes and Greenwood with Martial up top.
We'll go to the Crystal Palace team. We've got Gaeta, Ward, Kouyaté, Dan and Mitchell. In the middle, they'll have 4. It'll be Townsend, McCarthy, MacArthur and Schlupp. And they'll play with the front 2, Jordan Ayew and Zaha. I think Man United will win it. I'll be surprised if Crystal Palace manage to stay in it, but I think Man United have this game. They'll win it.
I think that's a Man United win for me as well, but it could be close. A 1-0, a 2-1, something like this. Then we get on to Arsenal against West Ham. So that's the last game for Saturday. The Arsenal lineup, we've got Leno in goal. We've got 3 at the back that Arsenal are going to play. So Tierney, Gabriel, and then Holding. In the centre positions in the midfield, we've got Elneny and Xhaka. And then the left wing back, Maitland-Niles is what we're thinking. And on the opposite side, Bellerin. And up top, the normal Aubameyang, Lacazette and Willian. There could be a change there on the left-hand side. Instead of Maitland-Niles, maybe Saka might play. But right now, that's what we're thinking. That's probably Arsenal's strongest side. On to West Ham.
In goal, we have the old Arsenal goalkeeper, Fabianski. We've got Fredericks, Diop, Ogbonna and Cresswell in the back. So they play with a 4. In the middle, they have 2. It's Sonchek, Rice. In front of them, the 3. So Bowen, Noble and Fornals. And at the front, we have Antonio. We know what Antonio can do. I don't think West Ham have it in them. I think it's an Arsenal win. We'll see how it plans out.
I see an Arsenal win there as well. There's a lot of things that go into football other than just playing football. I think that team is riding high at the moment. Their captain's just signed a new contract. I also have that as a Arsenal win, and West Ham are a club going through some transition. 2-0, 3-0 to Arsenal. I could see that. Maybe West Ham nicking a goal potentially, but I don't see anything other than an Arsenal win. So that wraps up the games for Saturday. Some pretty interesting ones in there, so we hope you guys enjoy them. So now we'll get into Sunday's games. We'll start with the first kickoff of the day, and that is Southampton up against Spurs at St Mary's, 12 o'clock kickoff. The Southampton squad starting at the back with the goalkeeper. You've got McCarthy in goal. In the left-back position, Bertrand. Then we get to the centre-backs, Bednarek and Stevens. And then in the right-back position, you've got Walker-Peters. Into the midfield, you've got Romeu, who's partnered with Ward-Prowse. Then just in front of them, Redmond and Smallbone. And we then have Ings and Adams up top.
Going on to Tottenham. In goal, we have Hugo Lloris. Back 4 will be Doherty, Alderweireld, Dyer and Davis. In front of them, we've got 2. Rosberg. With him will be Winks. In front of them we have a 3. Lucas Moura, Dele Alli and Son. In front of them we have the main man Harry Kane.
Yep, and Spurs fans should get gassed because Gareth Bale looks like he's on his way back to the club. And I can also confirm for you, by the time this video comes out, it may already be confirmed. But Sergio Reguilon has signed for Spurs. Everything's done. So I don't know if it'll be in time to start against Southampton. That might be pushing it a little bit much. But there's 2 players there that you can start to think about integrating into your teams as well.
Great signings, guys.
Do we call that the Mourinho factor? Or is it the Daniel Levy factor?
No, that's the Mourinho.
Is
it's
it
the Mourinho, moving his, it's his old
little
club.
chip
Definitely,
pieces.
Yeah.
All right. Then we get on to Newcastle up against Brighton. So this is at the Sports Direct Arena, which is St James's Park, basically. In goal, Darlow. Left back, Jamal Lewis, Fernandez, and the skipper, Lascelles. And then in the right back position, Manquillo. Flat back 4. 4 in the midfield, Saint-Maximin, Shelvey, Hayden, and Hendrick. I know you like to get me on the French pronunciations.
It's not
you
bad.
know what?
That
Why
wasn't
don't
bad.
you do all the French players and I'll just keep quiet? You can lip sync over the top of me. And then up top, you've got Callum Wilson and Andy Carroll. On to Brighton?
Yes. So in goal, we've got Matt Ryan. Front 3, we've got White, Dunk and Webster. In front of them, we'll play with a 5. Lamptey, Lallana, Bissouma, Alzati and Solly Marsh. In front of them, we'll have 2. Trossard and Mopi. I don't see them winning, to be honest.
No.
I don't see them.
Even with the good pronunciations.
Yeah, it's not going to...
They're still not going to win.
It's not going to cut it. I think Newcastle will win.
Yeah.
I think they'll... Maybe a 2-0? 2-1, 2-0? I think they'll get it.
Brighton did play well against Chelsea, so they might nick something from this one. But I wouldn't be surprised if Newcastle win this game. Then we get on to not Super Sunday, but Super Duper Sunday. Chelsea at the Bridge, up against Liverpool. Now we're going to see whether all that money that Lampard spent from Abramovich's bank account is going to make any difference. In goal, Kepa. Back 3 is what we're thinking they're going to line up with against Liverpool, just because of the attacking threat. Rudiger, Zuma, and Azpilicueta. In front of them, we've got Kante and Kovacic. And then in the wing-back positions, we're thinking Alonso and James. This is what we're going with because we think Frank's going to try and shore it up. And then up top, you've got a 3, Mount, Werner, and Havertz. Werner did pick up a little knock, but I believe he is still going to play.
Yeah.
They still have some players to come back. I don't think Ziyech is going to be ready in time, so that's the team that I'm going with. Over to Liverpool.
Liverpool. Alisson in goal. Back four. Arnold, Gomez, Van Dijk, Robertson. Typical back four. Solid. In front of them we'll have Henderson, Fabinho and Gini. Great middle. I think it's going to be, they're going to be solid just like last season. In front, we have Sadio Mane, Bobby Firmino and Mohamed Salah.
Yeah.
That's going to be a tough one for them. Both of them. I don't see anyone. If I had to put a penny on a team, it would be Liverpool.
Me too.
I think Liverpool will win it.
Me too.
Will probably edge it. It's either going to be a massive score or very close.
It's always
very,
like that with these games. It's either a big score or very, very close. No one wants to be the first person to concede. A little bit like a cup final. Next up, Leicester City against Burnley. In goal, Schmeichel, left back, Justin, then Soyuncu, Ndidi and Castagna. In the middle, as a holder, you've got Mendy just in front of them. 4 across the top in the midfield. Barnes, Pratt, Tielemans, Albrighton and Vardy.
Chillimans.
Burnley team.
Pope in goal. Back four will be Bardsley, Long, Tarkovsky, Taylor. In front of them, they'll have a 4. It's no way I can pronounce this name. So excuse me, guys. But Goodmanson, Westwood, Brownhill and McNeil. And in front of them, they'll have Rodriguez and Wood. I mean, I don't see them getting the results. I think Leicester will edge it. I don't think Burnley.
Leicester too strong.
Yeah.
Leicester too strong for me.
Mismatch
Although
there.
Burnley have a good solid defence, solid keeper, but I think Leicester too strong. Also linked with Cengiz Under, so that's another one to keep an eye on if they get him in, if you're thinking about fantasy team there. That wraps up the games for the Sunday, so then we move on to the 2 games that we have on Monday night.
Monday, yeah.
First of all, with a 6 o'clock kickoff, Aston Villa up against Sheffield United. Coming to that Aston Villa team first of all. In goal, they have just completed the signing of Emi Martinez from Arsenal, so he may well start. But if not, steering goal, left back, Target, Mings, Konza, and then Cash. 3 in front of them, you've got Hurahan, Douglas Luiz, and McGinn. And up top, Grealish, Ollie Watkins, and Trezeguet. Grealish just renewed a contract, 5-year deal, great for the Villa fans. You want to go over
Finally, he's an England player. Lord. Moving on to Sheffield United. Ramsdale in goal. Basham, Egan, O'Connell. At the back, they'll play with a 3. In front, they'll have a 5. So it will be Baldock, Lundstrom, Norwood, Fleck, and Stevens. In front of that, they'll play with a 2. It will be Sharp and Ollie McBurney.
Cool.
I don't see them getting a result. I hope Aston Villa manages to get a result because I want it to be, I want their season to get going and get some, points under their belt. But it's going to be a tough one.
I think that one might be a draw for me. Last game of the day, Wolverhampton against Manchester City. So the Wolves team, Rui Patricio in goal, back 3, Saiss, Cody and Bolly. Wing back position, start with Marchal, and then Traore on the opposite side, Ruben Neves, Moutinho and Dendoncker in the midfield, Raul Jimenez and Diego Jota up top.
Moving on to Man City, Ederson in goal, back 4 with Garcia, Laporte, Mendy, Walker. In the middle, they'll play with 3. De Bruyne, Rodri, and Phil Foden. And with the top 3 up front, Mahrez, Jesus, and Sterling.
City win. I don't have anything else on the cards.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so. I think Wolves can get a result. And when I say result, a draw would be good. It will be difficult to get a win, but I think they could have an equaliser at some point. Traore is unstoppable.
I think you're gassed. Man City win.
Yeah?
Yeah. All right, that concludes the episode for today. As we said, we're going to timestamp all of those for you in the descriptions below. If you've got to this point, though, you've watched the whole video, so thank you very much. Subscribe, like, share in the comments. Let us know what you want to see. We appreciate you. So from us, goodbye, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Peace. In the name of God. You can't
Switch
you
on
can't be 24/7 and then for a minute you want to be. You can't. It has to be the whole thing. I knew you had back
This is
hair,
now
chest hair,
recording.
it's crawling up.
Crowling. He's crowling.
Crawl. Bro,
When you're
oh my
ready,
days, I'm so hot.
Bro,
I'm waiting for
count
you.
us in.
Everything is.
What is that? 1,
I'm
3,
waiting for you
2,
lot to
4.
Stop talking.
Oh, so what
Thank
do we
you.
do? Sign
Yes.
language.
Southampton.
That would be so many. Arsenal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you please, Riyadh, can you give us a sign where we can start? Can you do your intro, please? Hi!
Alright, cool.
Do your intro so I can jump on.
Ready? Alright.
What's up?
Are you ready?
What's that?
No.
What was
You
that?
need to mark a time.
Bro, did you see him? He was like that.
You ready?
You ready?
You ready?